Tiny sparks, big fires. Inspiration is a daily practice. Zen Motivational video. Have you ever sat for a long time, waiting for inspiration to appear, only to end the day having done nothing meaningful? The phone rings. The news is loud. Housework is unfinished. Your energy is not what it used to be. And you tell yourself, tomorrow. Then, tomorrow repeats into forever. If that feels familiar, you are not alone. The truth is, inspiration rarely knocks first. It grows from very small actions, repeated with a calm heart. Today, the story of an old watch repairer and his student will show you how to rekindle that fire. No need for thunder and lightning, only a small match each day. His name was Walter. His watch shop sat on a riverside corner, a weathered wooden door, the scent of oil, and the tick of hands like steady breathing. His hands trembled slightly, glasses on his nose, yet every screw he turned was firm and gentle. His student, Ben, in his 30s, had quit many things, often complained. "I'm not in the mood." Walter smiled. "That is fine. Today we will turn one screw correctly. First, one winter morning, a silver-haired woman brought a silent wall clock, a wedding gift, quiet since her husband passed. "I wanted to speak again, not to tell time, but to remember him." Ben hesitated. This work required patience, and he had little of it. Walter poured hot tea, speaking softly. First task, remove the dust of time. They took out each gear, blew away the tiny dust, added the slightest oil. Ben asked, "Do you have any secret for inspiration?" Walter shook his head. "No secrets, only habits. Inspiration is like a flash of lightning. It comes and goes. Habit is like a hearth, small flame that keeps you warm." He quoted the Dhammapada. "The jar is filled drop by drop." Then the Bible. "Whoever is faithful in little is faithful in much." The small is your part. The great is God's part. By noon, the clock still slept. Ben sighed. "Maybe it is broken forever?" Walter handed him a cloth. "Each minute of discouragement, replace it with one small motion." They continued, mended the mainspring, aligned the escape wheel. One more drop of oil, one gentle turn. Suddenly the second hand shivered. Tick, tock, tick, tock. The woman clutched her chest, eyes bright with tears. "Thank you." Ben stood still, understanding that some hearts need only one tick to keep living. At dusk, Ben asked, "Why can something so small reignite an entire day?" Walter smiled. "Because a life is made of countless small things. Change one small habit, and you change a life's direction." He told a story of an old monk sweeping leaves. Someone asked why he swept when leaves would keep falling. The monk said, "I sweep my heart first. Leaves come after." Then he spoke of the Good Samaritan who stopped to bandage a stranger. Love does not wait for perfect conditions. It starts with one step that pauses. The next day, Ben rose early. He wrote a note. "Call Mom today. Clear the desk for 10 minutes. Turn screws slowly." He discovered that when he acted, inspiration arrived. When he waited, inspiration hid. 1 week became 1 month. Old customers returned. Not because the shop was bigger, but because the person inside had changed. Ben was less irritable. He listened before speaking, patient with small gears. So he grew patient with people. On a gray, rainy day, the shop was quiet. Ben worried. "I fear I am only good enough for small things." Walter laid a hand on his shoulder. "Do not despise small things. A great clock stops because of a single grain of dust." He taught the first 5 minutes habit. Whatever the task, do just 5 minutes. Often, once you begin, you will continue. Do not force yourself to have flames. Gather dry wood. Fire finds wood. Spring returned. The birch tree leafed out. Walter asked Ben to switch off the lamp and listen. The tiny step of the second hand, the rain on the roof, children's feet on the porch. Do you hear? Life has its own music. When the heart grows quiet, inspiration returns like a familiar song. He reminded him of St. Paul's words, "Do everything as unto the Lord." When you work with a sincere heart, even small tasks become a prayer. Then a challenge came. A new watch store opened, shining bright, modern machines, loud advertising. Some old customers left. Ben panicked. "We will lose." Walter opened as usual, hanging a small sign. "We repair watches, and we listen to your story." Strangers stepped in. One spoke of a son leaving for service. A young mother spoke of sleepless nights. A farmer brought his father's pocket watch. They did not only need time repaired, they needed someone to listen. One afternoon, the silver-haired woman returned with an apple pie. "Since the clock runs again, I cry less," she said. "I started walking each morning. I think my husband would want me to be well." Ben looked at Walter, the old hands turning the tiniest screws as if touching something sacred, and he understood. Inspiration does not fall from the sky, it is kindled by steady kindness. By late summer, Walter tired more easily. He gave Ben a worn cloth, a small oil brush, and a brown notebook. On the first page he had written, "Small things make great people. Tiny wins, big change." He said, "As long as you do small things with care, you will be a skilled craftsman and a good man." Ben bowed his head. "I promise." From then on, Ben opened earlier, brewed a pot of tea, kept the old sign. As each customer left, he offered a small line. "Muddy water clears when it is still. A calm heart steadies the hand. Work as if you are praying." Late at night, when the town was dark, Ben set the woman's wall clock ticking. Its sound filled the shop, a reminder that time has its rhythm, and so does the human heart. If you are middle-aged or older, you know strength is not as abundant as before, but your subtlety is greater. You trade speed for depth. Tea brewed slowly smells richer. A slow word harms no one. A slow walk notices flowers by the road. Inspiration at this age is not a sprint of water. It is keeping a fire in the kitchen, so those you love always have a warm bowl of soup. Buddhism teaches contentment, knowing enough to be at peace. Christianity teaches charity, love that is patient and kind. They meet here. Every small act done with love warms the whole house. And now, if you wish to begin today, choose one very small task and give it your full presence. Tidy one drawer. Call an old friend. Take a slow walk down your familiar lane. Spend 5 minutes with your breathing. 5 minutes listening to a piece of music you loved long ago. 5 minutes wiping the glass of an old clock at home. Write down 3 small things you did before bed. Tomorrow morning. Repeat. Turn off the screen for 20 minutes to let quiet enter. When the noise retreats, good ideas step forward. If you can, serve someone in a concrete way. Carry a bag. Fix a squeaky hinge. Cook 1 extra bowl of soup. When you do small things with a big heart, you reset the rhythm of your own life. One day, you will notice inspiration is already in your hands, in your eyes, in the way you place a cup on the table without making a sound. Little sparks have patiently become a warm hearth, not blinding, but bright enough for you and the person beside you to keep going. If this story touched you, please like the video, share it with someone who needs warmth today. Leave a comment about the small task you will start now, and subscribe to the channel to receive our newest videos. Until we meet again, be patient, be thankful, and keep moving forward.